Hey guys, it's me again. So today I was hosting an open house and I had a conversation with a couple that I've had with several couples. And that is, she works right here and he works up here. And they're trying to figure out where in here they want to shop for a home that's going to be an amenable commute for both of them. And I shared with them my Homespotter app that has a really cool drive time search feature. And what it lets you do is overlay on your search results uh, an area that is within a certain driving time of whatever address you want to put into it. So we're going to hop over into the Homespotter app right now. I'm going to show you how that drive time feature works. And I think you're really going to like it. It comes in really handy for a lot of different things. So let's go ahead and hop over there right now. All right, so here we are on the home screen for the Homespotter app. Now, what we can do is look in this lower right corner, and it gives us some search criteria. And we could see your GPS locator, a pencil tool, and the third one down is this little road tool, and that's the one that we're going to focus on today. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And it's going to bring us into the commute times screen. So you can see up in the right corner, the top right corner, says add. So we'll hop in here and we'll give it a couple of addresses. We'll start off with 299 Coon Rapids Boulevard. Happens to be my office address. So I'll go ahead and put work in for the address name. And this next screen is going to let us tell it what kind of commute times we are comfortable with. So we can go as far or as short as we're willing to drive to get to work and back. So we'll say 30 minutes. And once we get down to the next slider here, that lets us decide what time of day we need to be at work. So let's say I'm an early riser and I need to be at work at 6:30 in the morning. We can leave that there. And then down below, there's a couple of different transportation types that it lets us choose between as well. So we have car, bicycle, public transportation, and walking. I'm not walking to work, so we'll go ahead and leave that on the drive button and then hit save up in the top right corner. And now we can see that we've got work added in here. But what if I have a spouse or a partner or someone else that's going to be living in this home with me? We're going to need to put in another address to consider where they're going to be going and coming from. So what we can do is add new location again, just like we did last time. And for this one, let's say my wife has to be at Starbucks every morning. So we'll go ahead and hop into where do we want to commute to and type in the address 5508 West Broadway. That happens to be our local Starbucks. So we'll go ahead and name that Starbucks, just like that. And hit save. It brings us back over to the commute times. And in this case, same as before. We choose what time we need to be there and how far we're willing to drive to get there. So let's say she's willing to drive 30 minutes to get there. We'll hit save. And now we've got work and Starbucks saved as locations. When we do our search, we can toggle those off. And we can toggle them back on. One or the other. And in this case, we're going to go ahead and leave both of them on. And then we'll hit apply down on the bottom. And now we can see our map is overlaid with two different polygons representing commute times to those two addresses that we typed in there. You can see work has a little yellow car next to it and Starbucks has a little blue car next to it. And we can see that we've got a yellow polygon and a blue polygon. And what we'll want to do now is look for properties that land where those polygons overlap. So looks like we're going to need to adjust our search criteria a little bit here. So now we'll go up into the filter tab there in the top right corner. Oh, come on. Okay, hang on. I had to reset everything because it had other criteria in it from earlier. So now we've got our polygons back, and we can go into here, into the filter area, And we can select how many bedrooms we want, how many bathrooms we need to have. We can adjust our budget down to something more reasonable than multi-million-dollar properties. Get that dialed in, and that's going to filter everything down. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't filter out everything outside of our drive times, but it overlays the map with the drive times. So now you can go in here and you can see, okay, all of these listings that are in the areas where our two maps overlap, like this one here, are going to be within an acceptable drive time for both of us. This is a really cool tool. I hope you guys, I hope everybody finds a lot of use out of this. It comes in real handy when you're trying to accommodate commute schedules for multiple people. All right, so that's how you can use the Homespotter app to filter your search results and actually show you search results within a certain drive time of different locations. You can see how helpful it can be to find a commute to work and then a commute to, his and his, or his and her work, or her and her work. So you can find a home that is within a acceptable drive for both parties. It's a really cool feature. I hope you guys like it. I hope you find it helpful. Again, you can give me a call anytime. I'm happy to help. You can get me on my cell phone here at 612-314-9693. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you soon.